That's just a recorded in progress.
Yo, I'm your host, Suede.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your host, Swift. How y'all doing today?
Yo, this is your host, Jeff the Martian. And we got an interesting topic to talk about today, man.
Yes, we do. Yo, been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this moment.
Yo, I blame
Hold
you,
on,
man.
I got my popcorn ready.
Oh, I got my water over here. I'm sipping to this. What you got, Jeff?
Oh man, previously on one of our last, like talks and shit, I remember you mentioned that you went over to a swingers club, man.
Yes, sir.
And the way you would describe your experience, man, this shit was hilarious. So I was like, maybe one day I'm gonna try to go into that shit. Like I don't even know when will be the day. So I went last week.
This man said, I don't know when will be the day, and the shit was last week. You know what? But keep going. I'm waiting.
Shit was last week. So, I know the whole deal, entering in there, it's not like you can't enter there by yourself. It's just gonna be more money.
Right.
So I
100%.
went with a date. So it ended up being cheap. I think it's like $40 or whatever. Can't really remember the shit. Long story short, man. Long story short, we went in there. That shit was crazy, dog. It's like my first time going into that shit. Man, you got people butt ass naked in the jacuzzi. You got people naked in the pool and shit. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, y'all had a jacuzzi and a pool in your shit?
Hell yeah, man.
Nah, I'm about to go check. Damn, I'm about to check that one out.
I'm
bro.
What? That shit I was like, I think it was like a resort style type of thing too. Like the way how I saw it, man, it was kind of like a resort. It actually had like rooms and shit, like hotel rooms and all that.
But you was in a room, but you were just the only one in the room with you and your partners and stuff like that, right?
Nah, the way
girls,
it worked,
right?
Yeah, the way it worked was like I told you, like, because I think it was like a resort. It was kind of like a resort. No, actually, it's not even kind of. It is a resort, and what it is was like that night. I guess it was like the DJ was out, so the music was bumping. Shit was alright, it was a chill environment. Got to meet some people, talking here and there. For me, and I told you so. The way that shit was set up was like as like different like areas, like mad bars and shit. So it was like free drink that night too. So you know how that was. Yeah, I didn't get too drunk, but I was like,
you got drunk.
But I got drunk. But come on, free drink. Shit.
Can't pass that up.
Huh? Can't pass that up, man.
Hell no.
You definitely can't pass that up. So yeah, anyway, man, that environment is different. Like I don't know if I would say like it's a good thing or bad thing, but it was my first time doing it.
Gotta try it once, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you definitely gotta try it once. You only live once, man. So you gotta try something whether you like it or not. Long story short, me and my date was at the pool. Man, I tell you, man, got my dick sucked on the side of the pool, bro.
Yeah. I'm sorry we're being listen, the name of the show is Keep It at 100. We keep it 100.
You gotta keep it 100, man.
We don't sit here.
It's 100.
We don't sugarcoat nothing. All right. So
shit, man.
Keep going because this is getting interesting.
Yeah, so like the way this shit started, man. So, he drinking this shit, he talking, whatever. Just proceeds to talking about, hey, put me on the side of the pool. Hey, you don't sit on the side. I'm like, all right, bet. See what she doing. So she get me top in the side of the pool. You see, normally you can't do that shit in a public pool because you'll get in trouble and shit. But this is a whole.
Oh, this is different.
This is different.
Right. Anything goes.
Anything goes. So people around you are either naked, they're like half naked and shit. Anything goes, man. I see some shit too, man. So it was really nothing, like, See, people was about to get it busy on the pool. I'm like, man, they got the little rooms in the back for you to do that and shit. Which I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. Shit, but long story short, shit was alright. Shit was cool.
Are you talking about the boom boom room?
The boom boom room. You got the boom boom room.
It's the smush room. So back. All right. Hold on. I gotta paint a picture here. Okay. The backstory of what he's talking about right now. For those of you who don't know, okay, there are things called swingers. There's swingers clubs for people who live under rocks and don't get out much.
Exactly.
It's a different world, okay? It's just a bunch of people who are just chill. Like they're chill, they're trying to have fun, and emphasis on the fun part, because yes, anything you could think of about swingers clubs is true. Anything goes. Okay. Now, with that being said, there are rules, there are stipulations. It's not just everybody goes there and they're all cheating on their wives and they're cheating. No, that's not how it is. Okay. There's rules in place. If you do not abide by these rules, then there are repercussions. Okay. But they take this very strict. It's a very strict thing. Okay.
Very strict.
And it's just chill. Like I went, I judged it, I went, it was kind of chill. I'm not sitting here saying that that's something I'd probably do, but I'm not completely cutting it out of my life. It was an experience that I needed to experience. But, again, like it's, listen, single dudes, you pull up, you're spending bread. All right. Me as a single dude pulling up to the environment, I had to pay $80 to get in. Okay. It's meant for couples. You know what I'm saying?
So like it's to interact. So it's $80 if you're single, and if you're coming with a couple, it's $40.
It might be like different.
40 or 20. It could be different.
Yeah.
Like I said. In this case, it was $40.
But they have meetups. So what you're describing is like they probably had a meetup at a hotel for that night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so press and play on Jeff because oh yeah.
So I've never been to no damn swinger string, whatever you call it.
It's an experience, bro. Honestly,
it's an experience that you gotta do. So like, I'm not saying that you can just judge it. You gotta experience it yourself to see.
I'm not judging it. I'm just saying it's the only thing about me though. I'm like, I can't. If I'm in the room with a female, I'm expecting to have multiple females with me, not no dudes and shit. Well, I don't want to be in the same room with another dude stroking his girl or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you one question. Realistically, all right, keeping it real. Y'all ever watch porn?
Of course.
Oh no.
Same thing.
You're right. Yeah.
Same thing. I mean, that's just being real. It's the same thing. It's just in real life, in front of your face. That's like that was on every. I don't know about you, Jeff, but for me, every television had porn on it, bro. Every single TV.
Right. Oh yeah. So it's not. It's kind of like. Yeah, no. Keep it real. Keep it real. It's kind of like porn, only that you're actually there, as opposed to like behind the screen. You get what I'm saying? But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. You get what I mean? So like, it's literally you could literally do it to where I don't know what's the term for it though, because I'm still like learning about this shit. But you could do it to whereas you could just be in the whole nother room with the girl, rather than being in the same room with your partner. You get what I mean? So instead of like all four of y'all in one room, because I'm gonna say it like this: the way how they had this set up, it was 2 beds. I'm gonna tell you exactly how one of the playroom was like. They call it playrooms for those of you who don't know. So like, what the playroom is just it's just like a whole big ass room. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. So yeah, get down and do your business. So anyways, the way the playroom was set up, you got like different rooms, and then you got like this one big ass mattress in the center. Like, I mean, places could be different, but where I was at, it was just like a couple like cubicle rooms and shit, like little rooms and all that. If you're feeling, if you're feeling adventurous, you can leave the door open, or you can have the curtains on. It's like one window and like one door. You can either have it open, or you can have everything open, or whatever. And then in the center, man, it was just one big ass mattress. I guess that's where they do the
the McNasty.
the McNasty. It's like this big ass mattress. Like,
yo, everybody to the front. Get to the middle mattress.
Sound like some fucking.
It's about to go
industry
down.
Party. That should sound like a music industry party that you went to.
Yeah, it's like a music industry party, man. That's what
a frat initiation.
They were like, if you want to go to the rabbit hole, walk deep down to the left of the hallway, and you will see the door with the red doorknob. You're supposed to knock on it 3 times and then start barking until somebody say, "Who is it?"
Swingers Clubs Anonymous. We got women, we got men, we got beds, we got
man,
and we got more liquor to fuck you up.
More liquor. Hell yeah.
you won't even remember the night.
Yo, but anyways, that shit was just crazy. But I mean, just to add one more thing, going back to what Swift was saying, man, there is rules to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just go into a spot, to like a little room where a couple's at, and be like, just stick your dick. Nah, it's not gonna work that way.
Nah, it's definitely not gonna.
You gotta ask permission, man. You just gotta be like, you want some company. If no means no, man. Don't ever force yourself upon like a couple or anything like that. I can't say single women. I mean, you do see single women there too, but I would say you would have to like really find it.
Nah, sometimes honestly, bro,
but
I'm not even trying to be that guy, but sometimes all you gotta do is just pull up, bro. That's it. Sometimes it's just that easy. You'll get something.
You'll get something. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say like you ain't gonna get anything. There's do's and don'ts when you're trying to get into that fucking lifestyle and shit. But if you're trying to get in with a couple, if they tell you no, no means no, dog. Don't even fucking force yourself, because there's rules to that shit. You will get banned.
You gotta like, in order to get somebody's attention, that's what you gotta do in general. Like, don't force it. You know what I mean? Like,
don't force it. They will say get to know them, talk to them. It's up to you whether you want to take it that route or anything. It'll be cool. But the way I experienced it, man, I hardly the way how I seen it, man. I don't. So, anyways, going back to my story. So, we went to this room and shit. We're doing what we got to do, anything. So, first time, obviously, I closed the door. I didn't know what the fuck. I wasn't really too familiar with the whole thing at first. So then, until someone came in. So someone came in, they asked us, hey, you looking for some company? I'm like, okay. First, I was like, I don't know. Then I looked at his bitch. I was like, yo, so what's up? Like, you trying to see what's good? Like, damn, man. Anyway, long story short, like, I think I had about 3 in total.
damn.
Man, it was a fun night, I would say, man.
I keep hearing the number 3 a lot.
You're hearing the number 3 a lot, man. I'm telling you, man. That was the number 3. And
I kept seeing the number 3 a lot. Yeah, I said hearing the number 3.
I would say it was a fun experience though, but that's something, like I said, that lifestyle
is
you
different.
could do it. It's just different. You have to be more comfortable with yourself, whether you're even ready to even live that type of lifestyle. To be quite honest, like
it's not for everybody.
It's definitely not for everybody. Like, I remember this one couple, we had this whole conversation, It is funny too, like how you get it in there, you do what you got to do and shit, but then you're talking at the same time. But she was real interesting though, so I could tell you that for a fact. Like we was
That
actually
shit
chatting, we was
sounds that
talking.
shit sounds awkward.
Like it could sound awkward
But
at
it
first.
could really work though. It sounds like how like stuff sounds like awkward to you, but it could really work.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you know how it could be awkward either way. Because think about like this, like you basically say like you smashing a girl, whatever, and then y'all just looking at each other, just mad quiet. She's gonna be like, "Oh shit, it's awkward." You feel me? It's awkward either or.
Right.
Yeah.
And I guess the talking was to like, because she used my first time, she could just tell. And I told her straight up, I'm like, yo, I've never really been here. It's like my first time here. Never really done this shit. So kind of nervous.
You
Kind of
broke your
nervous.
swinger's virginity.
Right?
He broke his swinger's virginity.
He lost it that
Well,
night.
And now he became Thanos of the Swingers Club.
I'm dead.
He rewinded
Thanos.
it, fast forwarded, and then rewinded it again.
Yeah. Oh man.
And then made them all disappear because he had to go to work the next day and forgot.
Exactly. That's the only thing.
Well, he made them disappear because they started to fall in love with him.
That's the thing too, man. So like I said, it's a couples thing. So you are going to run into people that are in real relationships, just to be clear. So it's not something like you'll find people cheating. So chick that I was smashing told me straight up, I guess their relationship seems fine because for the fact that, they come here and she say they have to come here or there.
Apparently,
You know,
it's like
Like, you know,
it's like to like so okay. So everybody's relationships are different.
exactly.
Just like people, we're all different. So apparently it's like a way to keep a fire going in the relationship. It's like, I don't listen, I don't know. I don't fully understand, but it's just from what I know, it's different shit, being trying new things and
Right.
just having fun and keeping a fire alive in your relationship because it like it brings you back to that first day. You know what I'm saying? When y'all encounter each other, like you could be open, you could be yourself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So, again, more of the story, it's not for everybody because it's probably gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be like, I never do that. Well, you know what they say, man. The more you say you're never gonna do something, chances of you doing it are very high. So, don't say
Exactly.
never.
Don't say never because you're
Yeah.
going to end up doing it. It's not
Yeah.
for everybody,
We
but you
might
only
see
live
you
once.
in there the next time.
Exactly. You definitely might see you in there. And don't be surprised when you find yourself in one of those places, man. You don't
You
have
won't
to
ever
do it all
know.
the time.
You won't
will never
even know.
Like, don't feel ashamed that you're going into one of those places.
Don't
Those
get me
establishments.
wrong. Don't get me wrong though. It was weird. All right, because my birthday was on a Sunday. So no, my birthday was on a Monday. My birthday was on a Monday. So I celebrated it. I celebrate my birthday all freaking month. But for the most part, yeah, I'm a G like that. All right. Celebrate my shit all month. March hits, boom, birthday month. Anyway, that weekend though, before my birthday, I was trying to do shit. And it was a Sunday. I was like, what are you really gonna do on a Sunday? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's and plus COVID was happening. So everything was really like on bullshit time. And back on Long Island, things were opening up for the most part. But if you really thought you were about to get into a bar, good luck with that one. Because every bar I could even imagine, even the dive bars out on Long Island were freaking packed and you couldn't even get in. So I was like, this is stupid. That's when my man was like, yo, we found some bullshit ass bar. We went to that, had some drinks. It was probably the worst bar experience I've had because they brought my food out on a paper plate. So I was just like, you know what? I'm over it. Had some drinks though, and shout out to my boy because he did whatever he needed to do to make, my night lit. So I still had some drinks, and that's when they was like, you know what? What's open right now? Boom. What do you think happened? I went right to the spot. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? It is. I can't say no. I'm out. I'm enjoying myself. Walked up in that shit, bro. And again, you probably won't ever know what goes on in an establishment just because they keep a really good front. Like they make, like that's how keen they are about privacy and stuff like that. Is they don't want everything to be so open and
right.
So
You would never know.
You won't ever know. That's it.
Cause I'll be straight up. You would never like this resort I went to. You would think it's just like a normal.
It is.
It's
You
like
meet up at hotels, bro.
A normal hotel, man.
I heard there's like a couple of. Oh yeah, my fault, Jeff. You go ahead, my fault.
No, I was saying like, but to finish, like, man, you don't think it's just a swingers club or hotel is not. You walk into an establishment and you'll see people walking butt ass naked. That's not how it works. That's why there are rooms and sections for that. Like, you're not gonna walk into a lobby of an establishment and just see somebody walking naked. It's not like that. It's not that type of party. Like, that's why they make there's areas specifically for that. That's why they call them playrooms. And the rules with those playrooms are once you step near the door, you can't be in your street clothes. Like, you have to be in a towel or naked for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's where you can walk. That's where you have a likely chance of seeing people walking naked there when you go into one of those rooms.
Yes,
but
sir.
other than that, man, they are really.
Don't this shit sound like a video game to y'all though? Like the way he explaining it, like like when you got to go to different levels and shit. Oh man,
it do.
This should remind me of imagine because I remember seeing my sisters playing Sims and it kind of give me that Sims vibe.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much, pretty freaking much. Anything and everything.
The bathroom, and then the character already has a towel walking in the bathroom and shit like that. Oh man!
Open up the door, steam comes out.
I'm dead.
Yeah, they had a whole stage where I was at with a stripper pole. They had a bar, section of couches, TVs everywhere, room with like swings in it, and then beds in it.
Nice.
The dude who was doing security at the front door, also checking people in and collecting their money, and also DJing. Yeah, that man was real. He's been so that brings me to this other point. So y'all judge we're humans. We make judgments before we actually check into things. And I had my judgments, and I talked to, before we left, we was talking with the dude that was at the front door, because exactly what I just said, like we're watching, we weren't watching him all night, but you're observing and seeing this dude go from the front door to the music, to collecting people's money. Like, he was running everywhere. So we were just chopping it up with him, and he's like, yeah, like me and my wife run this together. And don't get it twisted. This dude had a damn good job before doing this. Like, he was caking. He was up there in the corporate world, big time job, this, that, and the third. And he was just like, honestly, like, I wouldn't trade this for anything. Like, I'm a lot more relaxed, less stress. He's like, me and my wife do this together, and like we just meet some really good people. And it's just fun to us. He's like, I love doing this. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, don't. There's a lot of people in there that rich.
You
as
wouldn't
hell.
even think.
Right.
Exactly.
It's probably, you know, someone who works in your corporate office and runs your company. You won't ever know.
Yo, that which brings me to my point. The couple I was dealing with, I wouldn't even know they work at a fucking chemistry lab. So it's like, you get what I mean? Like it's like normal people. It's not like
Yeah.
freaks or like people that no. It will be like normal people. It could be your boss. You could work at like some type of law firm and shit. It could be like some.
Don't be surprised. Don't
Don't
be
be
surprised.
surprised.
Don't be surprised if like you find your high school teacher or your middle school or elementary school teacher probably be going there with like a couple of
Exactly.
teachers they know.
Yo, imagine. No, y'all gotta.
That's how it be, man. That's how it be.
Imagine, no man. If y'all could tell us a story about that shit, if y'all ever went to that shit, y'all ever met somebody you knew, like your teacher or boss or some shit, y'all gotta fucking
or your babysitter,
or your
like
babysitter,
your
man.
babysitter that you always wanted to smash when you were younger, and she still look good to this day. Oh,
I don't want to talk about this.
He said, yo, that shit would be crazy, dog. Yo, I know there's
Hey.
people out there that at least bump into somebody they knew that does that shit.
Let's be adults here, man. Like all y'all that about to be listening, y'all all had a teacher. Y'all all had that one crush that you always wanted to hit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
my
Let's be
fifth
adults
grade
here. Come on now.
My fifth grade teacher. Oh my gosh.
She probably listening.
She probably listening right now.
If she is. I Miss Carter.
We got what you need. Suede is free.
She probably might not recognize my voice because you know when it's in
She probably
elementary
won't.
school, sounded like Mickey Mouse, but now I sound like Bobby White. Nah.
I'm dead.
James, bitch.
Rick James. Oh,
That's good though, man. I'm happy for you. Good job.
Yeah, man.
Good
I
job,
blame you,
man.
dog. I blame you, man.
And I'll take the blame. I will 100% take the blame.
He talked
He
about it. I
has
was like,
opened Pandora's box.
yo, I just wanted to try it out just to see what's up with it. You know, I didn't think I was gonna do it.
Just yo, did you exchange any like numbers with the girls you got? Because now you could turn it into like a phone call, be like, yo, what you doing? And then they pull up to your spot. You could turn your crib into one.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's the thing too, man. Depending
Imagine,
too,
imagine. Oh, you started doing that shit, like all the girls like you did it with, and then you just started exchanging numbers and shit like that. And then you was like, you got the free crib, and then it was just you and y'all. That's crazy. That would be lit for you, bro.
that should be lit.
So, moral of the story, okay. Have an open mind. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it ain't bad to try new things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying try everything, all right, because we live in a crazy time here. You know, it might look like a Skittle, but it ain't. So don't start trying everything. In this case, you know, it's a new world. You know, you might meet somebody there that could be like, you know what, man, you're a really good dude. You got really good vibes. Come work for me. Next thing you know, you got yourself a nice corner office that you always wanted. Okay. You know, wearing some fancy suits. You could take off whenever you want and get paid for it still. You never know. The possibilities are endless. I'm just saying, don't count everything out before you try. Okay. That's like when your parents tell you, you know, you're like, I don't like green beans. Well, have you ever had green beans? No. Well, then you can't say you don't like them. Okay. It's that. It's not a green bean situation, but it's similar.
Or telling you not to play a specific sport because it's too rough.
That was my mom, yo. That was my mom all the way. I was playing baseball. I was playing Little League as a kid, baseball. And
same here. I used to play baseball, football, basketball, soccer.
You already know, like that young, you know, when I was around 5. So that young is like you're still learning the sport. So let's be honest here. That shit was boring as hell. All right.
Mhm.
I'm over here in the outfield picking daisies because I was just bored as hell. Like, ain't no little ass kid hitting the ball out there. All right. I'm just there because that's the position that I have to learn. Okay. Stupid. So I wound up getting an application in my school to play football. Sure enough, wound up playing some football. My mom was scared, not gonna lie,
Nice.
but I was like, I don't care. I'm trying to play some football. Shit was lit. So, man, what else we got, man? We haven't been together in a minute. What else is going on out here?
Word, man. But you know, it's
Been a while, man.
before anything, I forgot to even say this, man. Like, yo, I know that you was going through like, hard times and shit with this COVID. And it's good to see you good. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I
Good to know
appreciate
that you're feeling better, man.
Yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah, I appreciate that 100%.
Yeah.
I talked a little bit about it in the last episode, but I'm not gonna lie, like, so I've been dodging it. It's crazy. Like, I've been dodging it left and right, like giving it the stiff arm the whole time I was in New York. I moved down here. I wound up catching it. I'm like, bro, that's OD.
That's crazy.
But how it happened though was I didn't go really that in depth, but how it happened was OD. Like, so I just came back from South Carolina because this was the weekend that I graduated. So I come back from South Carolina and I have a couple extra days free. Okay. So I want to say it was like a Sunday. It was a Sunday. I had to be back at work that Monday, I feel like, or vice versa, regardless of what days it were. One day I had off, next day I had to go back to work. Okay. And I'm killing some Bel Air. Shout out to my sister because, she bought me a nice ass bottle of Bel Air for my graduation.
Nice.
Oh, shout out to her.
I'm killing it, bro. I was like, you know what? It's my last day free. Let me enjoy it. I killed some Bel Air and I took a couple of shots. Okay. So I go to bed and I have to be at work the next day at 7. So I'm sleeping and I'm fine. I went to bed fine, right? I woke up. I felt like I got hit by a bus, bro. Like completely hit by a bus. My head is pounding bad. Like someone's dead ass hitting me in the head with a hammer.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this is OD. So I was literally like waiting till the last minute to call out of work and just be like, you know what? Let me just go to work, try and work it off. And the worst case scenario, I'll just leave work early. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm at work and it just progresses like OD, like just progresses. So I want to talk it to my store manager. I'm like, yo, I let him know what's going on. And obviously his eyes widen because he's thinking it's COVID and shit like that. And I'm like, yo, bro, like it might just be a head cold because I was drinking the night before and I was probably sweating, and with the fan and the AC blowing on me, I might have got a head cold or something. I might be fine. I just need to go to sleep.
Right.
Sure enough, man, I tried to wait till noon to leave work, and it was probably around like 10:30, 11. I was like, yo, I can't do this no more. I gotta go. I went home the whole fucking day, night. Next day, bro, just I couldn't open up my eyes. Like I had a bad migraine. Again, it felt like someone was hitting me in the head with a hammer, and body was aching bad. Like the shit was OD, bro. Like nothing I ever experienced in my life so far. Like it was just OD. And then the first night, I wound up put some heating pads on me, and then my boy made me some tea with some fucking blackberry brandy in it. I kid you not, bro. I woke up in the middle of the night like I just dove in a swimming pool, like completely drenched. that was the first. So that was the first night, like completely drenched, and it was like the next couple of nights. So I want to say like the first week was like the most brutal week of just trying to like battle this shit. But
Crazy.
yeah, that shit was crazy.
bro. Could only imagine, dog.
Yeah, like
I had everything I needed, you know, to keep it under control and have my body, you know, fight it. So it was good. I had a good support system.
That's what everybody needs, is a good support system.
Yeah, man. I had a lot of prayers. I had, you know, a lot of encouraging words. People give me some advice. I know you was definitely giving me some advice. So I had a lot of backing. You know, my mom was sending me care packages. So, you know, it was good. So it was just the main part was just like me pretty much fighting myself. Like, listen, I gotta get up, I gotta walk around, you know, shit like that. As far as like working out, it wasn't happening because I was just too drained, too tired. I was just like,
so it's more like so from your experience, you basically saying it's more like a mental type of thing. Because if you're gonna, it's more like a mental type of thing. Like say like when you say you was like getting up regardless. So you think like so you felt like if you would have just like relaxed all day, you would just been like, you know, laying down, not doing anything, right?
facts. I mean, it's like with most things in life,
Yeah.
it's
I would definitely do.
I always say this. It's mental. It's your mentality. Like either you're gonna lay down and let this shit consume you, or you're gonna get up and try and let your body do what it has to do.
Right.
You gotta give your body a fighting chance.
Yeah,
And
take your mind off of the.
I wasn't, you know, there was times I was just sleeping, bro, because I was just tired. Like it defeats you because your body's working overtime, you know. So, you know, it was times I was just like, I don't want to get up. Like I just want to sleep. But you gotta do whatever you can to try and break out of that mentality. Yeah. My sis was over here just forcing me to get up and move around. So, right, yeah, definitely going outside.
And then, you know, one thing too helps. To add on to that too, bro. Walking, like go outside, right? Walk in nature and just walk barefoot.
I don't know about all that, bro, but you know, I'm not trying to get hepatitis.
Like, go like no, the grass. You got like on the grass.
No, all right, like, you got to specify here, man. You know, I might step out in the parking lot and hit a piece of glass. You know,
nah, that's what I said. Nature, bro. That's what I said. Nature.
Hepatitis and shit.
Nah, like go somewhere like a grass area, get some sun. That's called grounding right there. You know, that helps a lot. You notice that like how when you see like most like countries that's in the tropics, you notice that they walk barefoot, right?
Yeah.
So they've been getting that, they get vitamin D. That's where they get their vitamin D from. It's walking barefoot and then connecting with the sun.
Yeah.
Being in nature in general.
I like walking on the beach barefoot. I don't know about everything else, you know, because even in grass, man, them pointy ass sticks, bro, them should be hurting.
Man, I could imagine, man. Grass is always hurting and shit. Always.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing, though. That's. I mean, I get the pointy stuff, but F it though, move it away. Like, you know what I mean? It's
man, nature, bro. What do you mean move it away, bro?
Go somewhere else. You gotta get you, bro.
Nonchalantly move it away. Like you're gonna always know. Oh shit, there's a pointy stick right there. I'm about to stab. You ain't always gonna know that.
Yeah, but my point
is,
you
look down when you walk. You walk down. You look down when you walk, Swade.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm keeping it a buck. Sometimes. But that's like, but when it comes to like nature though, like, cause my experience though, when I did it for the first time, I didn't even think about no pointy sticks. I ain't think about nothing, bro. Well, it was a good.
You thinking about the wrong thing then?
Huh?
You try and put some socks on with some open wounds, man.
Nah.
Socks on your open wound.
No. I'm talking about
That
my
sounds crazy.
experience. I'm talking about my experience when I was, grounding and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't think about no pointy sticks, none of that stuff. I was just like, being normal,
Being in tune.
being in tune,
Being in
meditating.
tune with nature.
Yeah, meditating and just getting
I
that,
mean-
getting that sun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll ground my ass on the beach, walking in some sand.
you could, bro, you could do that.
Shit.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
But on like
Grass?
the bottom part that's close to the water that still got cold because the water hit it and shit, I walk on that
Right.
part.
Mhm.
Right.
Once you start fucking with like that loose sandy part that's up further, and hell no, man. That's the shit that be hot.
Hmm.
You got them broken seashells in it and stuff. No, I'm good.
Yeah, man. Just imagine, man. Like,
Jesus, man. Oh man, but yeah, check this out though. Like, so y'all heard about, in the news, man. So y'all heard about the IRS trying to demand people to repay their stimulus checks and shit.
to
I
pay
can't-
all that money
You
back?
can't do that. Hell
Yeah,
no. They
something
can't
like
do
I
that.
don't know. I seen an article. I don't know if it's real or whatever.
That was a
but
gift. Y'all gave that to me as a gift.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, like
To turn this situation into positive, all I'm gonna just say is, it's not our fault that
right.
the
Or-
pandemic happened.
It's not
All I'm gonna say is y'all bribed our asses. That was some bribe money right there.
Right.
Okay. Y'all was like, you know what? We fucked up. We need y'all to comply. But here's some money though, in case y'all want to shop online and give back to the economy. Keep you guys entertained. That was a bribe, man. I don't want to hear that.
It was
shit.
definitely a bribe.
Or maybe pay that shit back. Y'all gave that to me.
Right.
Yo, but like I was reading the article. I can't remember. I gotta like look it up and see if Poppy sent it over and shit. But they was like, oh, IRS is demanding people. They're gonna send letters to people's phones demanding them repay the 1,400 and the 1,600. No, not 1,600. The 1,400 and the $600.
You gotta claim that shit in taxes, right?
Yeah, some crazy shit like that.
No, I'm asking. Y'all had to claim that shit in your taxes, right? When you
check?
filed. Yeah,
Talking
yeah.
about the stimulus check, right?
Yeah,
Stimulus
yeah.
check?
I believe so. Yeah.
All
No, I
right
don't
then.
think-
There's y'all money. Y'all got it back. Fuck out of here.
Like, right. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy. All right, that's how y'all gonna do. Y'all just gonna Indian again? Because
Right.
that's what it look like.
Yo, my
But y'all
fault cut
get-
y'all off.
Y'all get that shit to me on my birthday. It's a gift.
Right.
Speaking of gifts, though, on a positive note, though, like I know
Yes,
when
yes.
we blow up off doing this podcast, like we definitely gonna give back to the community,
YouTube, y'all need us. Y'all don't realize it yet, but y'all need us.
YouTube definitely need us. They need
Right.
people that create content because that's how they regenerate their money, man.
Y'all need
We are the
positivity.
creators. We are the creators, man.
Y'all
They need
need
to create-
positivity. Yeah, if y'all want us to have somebody twerk in the background while we talk, we could do that too. Just let us
Right.
know.
They
Shit.
could
that's
twerk in slow motion, fast motion, normal.
that shit gonna be
No.
in slow motion. Like,
We'll
Bro, you
we'll make
Just
sure we
ima-
get
yo,
the,
we should do that. We should have a
We'll make-
girl that's gonna be twerking. That's gonna
I
be
mean-
twerking.
it has a big 100.
Word.
y'all could only imagine Swift.
Having the
No,
girl
chill.
twerking in
Why
slow
me,
motion.
man? What I do?
A
Why
Buffy
you
the
gotta
body.
say me? You, Jeff. You the one that has you the one
That's
out
funny.
here, man. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, you go back to the spot
I'm
you
dead.
went and start recruiting.
Right. You're like, yo, keeping it. We over here keeping it 100, man. Y'all
Keeping it
y'all
100.
wanna get Y'all want to get YouTube famous? We got you.
Camera time.
Make
Right.
some. We got some keeping it 100 merch. You know, wear that shit. You know, start twerking in that shit. Damn. See, we create ideas on this shit too. Yeah, listen, man, we could probably match make on this. You know, we could probably get back to the community.
Yeah,
you know.
Facts. But our ideas, though, yeah, we can't share our ideas with nobody yet. Nah, we can't share our ideas with nobody at all.
Y'all ain't gonna know about that.
Yeah,
that's in
that's just a little brainstorming what we was doing, but we got
that's in the we're keeping it 100ly secured location.
Yes.
That's what that is.
Even Plankton from the chum bucket won't even notice.
Damn you, crabs.
Yo, did he ever? Yeah, he never got that secret formula.
So you want to know what the secret formula is? I found out.
What is
I
it?
didn't find out, but somebody else found out. I don't know if you want to know what it is, though, bro. It's about to fuck your head up. I think I know what
it is too.
I mean, I do actually want to know what the hell it is. I mean,
so
apparently,
from what I read, you know how people would just be posting this shit up, bro. It kind of makes sense though.
Read this shit on Reddit.
It's in the name, bro. It's in the name. So the secret formula for the Krabby Patty is crabs.
So it's in the name.
So he's eating his family, and Plankton is trying to expose that, and Mr. Krabs is silencing his ass.
That's crazy because I was reading a story that crabs like eating their own kind.
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy how you mentioned that. It's crazy how you mentioned that because I'll be honest with you, the episode that I've seen the most of crabs was like that episode where they had like the Cheapskate Award. Other than that, I haven't really seen that much like crabs in that fucking shit. You see a lot of fishes. You see a lot of flounders.
Before you even go there, I still want to know how the hell he has a daughter. He has a whale daughter. A whale daughter. How?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out too. I really don't know. But I guess he adopted her. It has to be together because in reality, a whale is like 20 times the size of a crab. So I never understood that myself.
Well, this show would be having me also.
Yeah. But I'm saying
that show's wild, bro.
That show is definitely wild.
I heard a lot of stuff about SpongeBob and Patrick and all that other stuff. I'm like, oh man, that's why I started even watching cartoons. It's like that.
Nah, man, but like I'm telling you, that show is fucking hilarious in this old way. But I always find it weird that you say that the secret formula of Krabby Patties is crabs. You don't really see crustaceans or whatever the fuck you call it. You don't see crabs.
You don't see no crabs in that motherfucker.
You don't see no crabs.
Larry the Lobster. That's all you see.
You don't see no crabs.
But you already know Mr. Krabs ain't trying to test those waters because Larry will whoop his ass.
Exactly. But you don't see no crabs in that fucking shit. Like I think that one episode when they had the Cheapskate Award was the most you see crabs.
Right.
Like that episode when they was giving them trophies of being cheap was probably like literally the only time you'll see fucking crabs.
That's fucked up.
Like so bad.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it too, like
that shit. That man, I told you, bro. Like a lot of these
kind of give me that. That's my fault, bro. That's saying crabs in the bucket.
Yeah,
kind of like I kind of think about that phrase now. Crab in the bucket phrase. Like most of the crabs that's in the bucket, if they trap, they want to see you trap too. So he probably one of those. Yeah. I was like, yo, if you come near me, I'm gonna kill you and eat you.
Right. Probably one of those.
All right.
Oh, we're not gonna get there. Fucking love it.
So apparently finding Nemo never existed.
Oh yeah?
Y'all ain't hear that?
I heard something similar, but it wasn't on Finding Nemo. I heard the Rugrats. I heard it was kind of
Oh
similar
yeah,
to that.
yeah, Rugrat. Ooh, Rugrats fucked my head up too.
Yeah.
But Nemo never existed. He was so traumatized from his wife dying that he made Nemo up.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I never would have thought
And
that.
that Courage the Cowardly Dog, I think that's the name of that show.
Courage.
Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yo, that
Yeah.
show used to be creepy though.
That show was creepy in its own way.
Especially
No,
at
that's
nighttime.
a fact, yo. That's a
If you were
fact.
suffering, because there's basically a dog or somebody that was suffering with what, PTSD and shit like that. Just a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yo, like,
But show the Cartoon Network, they showing at us to like on like at a. And the thing is though, they always want to put
Cartoon Network, man. They be on some shit.
Yeah, now they on some shit because Adult Swim. Ever since like they started, co-signing with Adult Swim, I was like, yo, it's over. Cartoon Network just became dark at night.
It definitely became dark at night.
Yeah.
Freaking Teen Titans, bro. These motherfuckers be twerking in that shit.
Oh, nah.
Oh yeah, they do.
And they was teaching kids about the pyramid scheme. Yeah, man. They ain't
crazy.
low.
They're definitely not low. Ever since twerking became was added to the dictionary, man. That's crazy. It seems like a normal norm now. Because they definitely be twerking in Teen Titans. That's weird.
Big facts, bro. Big facts.
I felt, twerking became more worldwide. No, twerking was always worldwide. It was girls that was always twerking, but I felt like the main girl started. I feel like once Miley Cyrus started twerking, that's when every girl started doing.
Hold on, hold on.
He said, "Hold on, let me pause you real quick."
Wait a minute, bro. We gotta run that back.
No, I probably explained it wrong, but
nah,
man. I'm saying it like once
you explained it right. You explained it right, but she wasn't doing it right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why every girl started doing it. No, that's what I'm saying. Once she started doing it, it's like she put that on the map for other girls to do it on social media. That's what I was trying to say. You know what I mean? She definitely wasn't. She definitely wasn't.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know about that statement. Because you gotta think like it's been a thing. It's a culture thing, bro. So that's been around for a while. It just hasn't been.
Definitely been. That's what I'm saying. But like it's been around for a while, right? But for somebody like her star status to do it, and that just made it even, a big thing now. You know what I'm saying? Even a bigger thing because
I think
that included with social media you see now, because often we barely even see, like we started seeing girls making twerking videos and stuff like that, but we just see girls doing it just to do it because like it's normal, like, because they want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That shit's just crazy, man.
I don't know. I still don't know. She was the one that put that on social media and gave it that.
No,
I don't know.
She did it, I think once she did it, she was twerking in the VMAs or the Grammy. I don't know, one of them awards show. Like, well, once she started, like,
yeah, with what's his name? With that actor.
She just started twerking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's like
she wasn't even doing it right.
No, I'm not. That's the thing, though. I'm not saying it just because she ain't do it right or wrong. I'm not talking about I'm talking about just because she did it in general. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm talking about her doing it in general was basically like, okay, since Miley Cyrus is twerking, it's okay for other girls to twerk now. You get what I'm saying? Like they trying to put it in that way. You seen that? What's that little 13 or 12-year-old girl that was famous? I don't know if did she get in trouble for like twerking or they said they said something. I don't know. I'm not making no allegations or anything. I was just saying, I don't know. I heard something. I allegedly heard that I think she wasn't I don't know her name. Hold on, let me see.
Damn, bro.
What's up, bro?
Nah, I'm just talking shit.
Huh?
He's just talking
I was
shit.
just talking shit. This man over here talking about this little ass girl. He's like, wait, I don't even know. Hold on, let me look it up.
Nah,
It's
but
like I know who you talking about too.
she's like one of like a celeb. Oh yeah, they was basically saying that she's like her mom doesn't want her to do do like grown girl stuff at stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because she wanted to basically target like
Well, that's
younger
true.
kids and shit.
Right.
Why do you think? Come
You know
on,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Why you think half of these Disney Channel celebrities are hitting a brick wall?
Right.
Yeah, they
Because
tweet.
they start them young, man. They don't have a chance to live
That's
a
the fucked
normal
up part.
childhood.
Exactly. The fucked up
And
part
then-
is though, my fault, bro. The fucked up part about it, about what you just said about the Disney thing is, they start them off young, and then once they turn a certain
parents.
age, they kick them to the curb. Have you
Exactly.
ever noticed? Have you
Yup.
ever noticed that?
Yup.
Like, I felt like if Jake Paul wasn't old enough, he still would have been in Disney Channel right now. I felt like they probably kicked him out because he was getting old. You know what I'm saying? And he's like 24 something years old right now.
It could
And
be
he was,
good.
you know what I'm saying? So think about a lot of TV shows that we grew up watching, and you see most of those young teens, they were like 16 or 17 when they was, making noise and shit like that. And once they turn a certain age, we don't hear from them again. You know what I'm saying? They go, you see most Disney actors be on BT films and all that other stuff, or go on the higher rep where like there's adult content now. You know what I'm saying?
You got that
That's-
ride. You got that ride in Disney World, man. It's a small world.
Right.
All them little ass kids chained up and shit, man.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
All slaves, man. Disney. We about to get all these young ass kids and brainwash the hell out of them and trap their ass. You work for us now. Make us ratings and more money.
And you know
That's exactly how it is.
Disney owns almost everything.
For a fact.
They got their hands in everybody's pockets. I'm trying to be like that, minus the corruption.
For real.
Disney owns almost everything you could think of. They own.
Yeah, they do own
They
a lot
own
of shit.
Nickelodeon
Though.
now. They own Nickelodeon.
Nah, they don't
right?
own Nickelodeon. Nah.
Which one they own? You said they own. I know they own.
They
Well,
own-
they finally got they brought Anastasia on as a princess
I know they
after
own
how
Star-
after
I know
how
they-
many years?
I know
Like,
they own the whole Star Wars franchise.
Yeah, they own Star Wars. They own like most of Marvel. I say most
Marvel.
of Marvel.
like Spider-Man. Yeah,
Nah, they don't own Spider-Man.
they don't.
Nah. I think
nah,
Sony still got Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's a part of a Marvel.
Yeah, but they don't own Spider-Man like itself. Like they can't make it's weird in the contract.
I don't think.
Nah, but if you see like any
any
Spider-Man, no, if you see any Spider-Man films or Disney Plus,
Oh, actually, no. You're right. Because Spider-Man's the only one that's not on Disney Plus. Yeah, you're right about
Spider-Man
that.
There
is
you
the
go.
only
There you go.
one.
I was just about to say, if you see Spider-Man on Disney Plus, that's how you know Disney owns it.
Yeah, but Disney don't own Spider-Man though.
They
You don't
own
see
Star
nothing with-
Wars. Yeah,
They own Star Wars.
The whole Star Wars franchise.
Yeah, anything that has to do with Lucas, anything that has to do with Lucasfilms, they own it. So that means they own Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
They own Star Wars,
Wars.
Avatar.
Yep.
Yeah, like not Last Airbender Avatar, but the blue people.
Don't they own Netflix too? Because with the deal and shit like that, what they be doing? Or they got like
Nah,
a
they don't.
partnership with Netflix, right? Or ESPN too. What about that?
ESPN, they own
Yeah.
ESPN.
Yeah, so I'm sure they own Netflix because with that deal, with the ESPN and the Netflix, the Disney Plus deal.
No, I
Mm-mm.
think no.
I don't think that's a part.
You're thinking of
Yeah.
Spotify. Spotify has a deal with
Spotify has to do
Disney
with
Plus. You
as well.
get Disney Plus, ESPN, and
Oh, okay.
and Spotify Premium.
No.
'Cause I
Netflix.
thought that was a deal that Disney Plus just did on its own. If people want to work with them and stuff. Oh, that's Spotify. Oh, okay.
I don't know if y'all want to deal working with keeping it 100. You know, what I'm saying.
Word. The
No.
keep it 100 deal.
Keep it 100 deal.
Shout out Bel Air.
Shout out, man. First and foremost, shout out to everyone that's listening. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts. We
Y'all
need
the
more
MVP.
y'all.
Shouts out to y'all, man. Y'all the
Y'all
real
the real
reason-
ones.
Y'all the reason why we do this.
Even though that sounds really cliche because everybody's saying the same thing.
But you know, when we talk, we keeping it 100. We ain't everybody, and everybody ain't
Of
us.
course. Exactly. We are our own people.
Exactly.
Exactly, man.
We just out
That's
here
a
trying
fact.
to make it like the rest of y'all.
Word.
And talk about things that need to be talked about.
Word.
Like shout, you know what? I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. Since we in the season of shouting people out, shout out to those Marines and those few Army, Navy who's doing their thing right now in Kabul, Afghanistan. I don't know if anyone knows what's going on over there or is paying attention, but there's been a very big issue going on over there right now where military bases are getting bombed. U.S. military, like suicide bombings are going on. Freaking Taliban just took over again after all these years of trying to rebuild and get them their own government over there and stuff like that, so they can finally have peace and their own government. Not gonna go in because I don't really fuck with politics like that. I'm not going in depth, but our certain somebody decided he wanted to pull everybody out, and that's when the Taliban took over. We lost a few soldiers already, Marines, Army, Navy, and if you look at the list of the 13 that was recently killed a few weeks ago, bro, I kid you not, they're no older than 25. It's unfreaking believable how young they are. They're all in like all in their 20s, and so I just want to give a big shout out to men and women in service right now, because y'all got your hands full. You know, you got to follow orders that y'all don't agree with. You got to do things that you don't agree with, and they're over there saving people's lives. You know, there's videos of them people handing them babies to bring the babies and try and give them a better life. You know, so they're doing whatever they can over there to like freaking, bring these people to safety and stuff like that, these civilians. So shout out to them, because this don't be talked about at all anywhere. So I just want to say on my part that I said it live. Definitely shout out to y'all, because y'all are risking y'all lives. OD.
Shout out to them, for real.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. People don't realize, like, unfortunately, it's an order of command.
Yeah.
You don't do what you
kind of sucks, but
yeah.
And I just feel like, for like the reason, and the thing is though, is the reason why, and it's crazy. Like it might sound wrong how it came out of my mouth by saying this though, but it's crazy how like the reason why these these young Army vets is dying is because of what happened possibly 20 years ago. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, it's crazy that they're still beefing even like almost 20 years ago.
20 years. This
Well,
shit is
because
like,
you got the extremists that don't want to change.
right.
And it's like our society today. It's everything that's going on. You have the groups that don't want to change. They're one side. They want things their way, and they don't want to sit here and change and try and coexist. And in a nutshell, that's my interpretation of what's going on there. Like, you got this extremist group that takes their religion to the next level, and with that comes a lot of violence and stuff like that. And it's crazy. Listen, take government out of it, okay? Because people are going to talk about that, but take that out of the equation, and it's like it's a lot of bullshit pretty much that's going on over there. So it's not right. and it's something that has been under control. But by doing this, it just goes to show you how much of an impact we had over there. Because as soon as we pull out, shit hits the fan again. So
Yeah, that's why I barely even watch the news and stuff like that. Just
Hold
too
on.
much. Yeah, just too much. Negativity and stuff. I just keep it, to a minimum when it comes to TV because I don't even like watching TV a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan either. That's one thing I can't do. I can't. I mean, I'm having a hard time right now with the freaking video game, trying to pull away. So
I mean, like with video games, I don't look at video games that too serious as like just sitting there watching TV, because when you're playing a video game, you're trying to at least accomplish something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
True.
just use that to connect with your inner childhood, because one thing I learned is that like they want us to grow up so fast just to work, and then I feel like then what else comes after that? You know what I'm saying? So
right, we all know what comes after. Come on now, y'all conditioned us.
Yeah, exactly.
Death.
Right. So it's like I feel like that's what they been brainwashing a lot of people to think that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's pretty much what we're seasoned to do. That's the mentality that we're seasoned to live. Like, you grow up, you gotta go to school, gotta get your education. Don't rush. They tell you don't rush your life. Don't rush your life. But every time we're thinking of next month. Not even that. We're thinking of next week. We're thinking of next month. So on and so forth. And we're always thinking ahead. We're not thinking in the now. And then before you know it, we're pushing 30. Like, damn, now I gotta start my own family. After that comes, I'm about to be 50.
Yeah, that's the shit that really like annoys me a lot of times, is when I got family members that ask me, oh, if I have kids, and I'd be like, no, and then they be looking at me like I'm what's the holdup? Why I don't have kids? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just shit like that. Really, like, because I don't know if it's because I got like sisters that got kids now, so they think, oh, just because my sister,
everybody got kids now.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, like, what me, I'm the type of person, I don't want to just have kids with any type of female, you know what I mean? Like,
all right, I'm not trying to just put a ring on anybody's finger either.
Right. I'm wise because I learn from other people's mistakes. You know what I mean? I observe. And I'm not saying kids are a mistake or anything, but like having like like if you in a toxic relationship and then you had the kid with that person, then that shit's gonna be even more toxic because it's gonna be just too much. You know what I'm saying?
Because now you're affecting another life.
Yeah, exactly.
That had nothing to do with what was going on.
Yeah. My situation is I want to be successful first, and then bring a child to this world.
Yep. I've always said that, and I've always spoke that into existence.
Yeah. I don't care if my kid's gonna grow up like with a well-fed, nice neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're supposed to elevate every single time, So it's all about elevating.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. We're gonna wrap this up.
I think it's about that time. Word,
that's a fact, man. Thank you guys for listening. Just stay tuned for more. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna take over.
we gonna try. We gonna definitely try and keep this a frequent thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're human too, like the rest of y'all. We human. We got full-time jobs, man.
Word, you came just in time. We was about to just wrap it up, Jeff.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, man, I was freaking doing something. It was getting annoying. Yeah.
I mean, but before we wrap it up, you want to like add a little more something too, like if you want, like.
Not necessarily. Not that I know of.
All right. I think it's a wrap, everybody.
Believe that's a wrap.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for more.
All right.
Like always, stay safe, stay blessed, manifest, and stay positive.
Right.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Peace.